Welcome back everyone to ABS Racing League here for the 5th season. Tier 3, round 1 of Bahrain. Pardon me. And we are here under the floodlights, as usual, for the season opener of ABS. First driver to go out on track is one of the new drivers, Badders 2576. I know he's got some decent pace, so he will definitely be a quick driver in this season. Maka 775 is also going on track as well. He'll be looking to have a better season than last time. Of course, we went through the calendar. Tier 1. And oh, Tony Son's joined back. Message from ABS Jav. In quick. Okay. Yes. Jav. I guess he means to the lobby as well, so. Ooh. Do you want an invite to the lobby as well? Or. Hello? Jav? Hello? Do you need an invite to the lobby as well? Yes or no? Yeah, I can hear you. Do you need an invite to the lobby? Oh, was he? Oh, okay. I didn't even see. Ah, okay. Cool. I'll invite him to the bar. Yeah. Right then, anyways, so the first shot we're going to start the lap is Badders. Went for a pretty quick out lap. We've got 15 minutes left of the session, but I think there is a small timing glitch with that. So now that you're heading down into the turn 1 braking, so you want to brake just before the 100 meter board, or at the 100 meter board, which Badders does do. Does that pretty nicely. Short shifts off to 4th, then 5th, 6th gear. Now they're heading down the second straight. This is where, of course, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton had the epic battle this season, where Verstappen ran a bit wide and lost the race because of that. Badders takes that very nicely. 27.671 is the first sector lap time. I'm just going to check something very quickly. Yeah, Badders now heading down into one of the more trickier braking zones. Turn 9 and 10. And he does that. Do not disturb. Invite break. Okay. So, Badders is heading through turn 11, turn 12 now. And it's a 4.5 at the end of the second sector. So actually, this is looking like a solid banker time here from Badders. Okay, cool. Anyways, though, Badders going on to the start for the straight. It's going to be a 27.3, and that's the first time of the season. I believe Maka is next season validated, though. So there's going to be a Haas. That's Surfy, who of course won the Tier 4 championship last season. Moves up to Tier 3. New Haas team leader replacing CB8. Eggfalize goes for 25.7. So he's had a really good lap time. Surfy goes for 25.4 though. So that's also a decent lap. Milo, who's moved down from Tier 2 to Tier 3, is going down to the final corner. Just not the party. Into the final corner goes Milo. Up to the line he goes. Opens up the DRS. What's his time going to be? It's going to be a 26.2. That puts a P4 as it stands. Who was here? Here's Sakari on the lap. Adam Fav is on a time as well for the Mercedes team. All new Tier 3 lineup with, of course, Beans going down to Tier 4. And RPL Jules moving to Red Bull. It's now Adam Fav and JB at the Mercedes team. Here we go. Adam Fav going through the final corner now. What's his time going to be? Heading up to the line. Here comes Adam Fav. And he goes for a 26.3. Sorry. That puts a P5. And Revolutional will be joining now. Let me get him an invite to the party. And then to the game. There we go. There he is. I don't know if he's in the lobby or not. He might be, but I'm not sure. JB goes third. So he, of course, driver who moved down from Tier 2 to Tier 3. He's set a pretty decent lap time. He's 60 milliseconds off Surfy, which is quite good. So he's pretty close to the Haas team leader. and main driver for that team. Tony's son, who also moved down from Tier 2 to Tier 3. He's very confident about his season. And my co-com from the remaining part of last season has joined. Hello, Revolutional. Good to have you back in the commentary box. Here comes Tony's son going through the final 2 corners now. Tony's son heads to the line. RPL Jordan goes pole with 25-3. Here comes Tony up to the line. Tony goes 6th. And, are you in the lobby? Or... Hello? Oh yeah, I'll invite you. That's fine. Anyway, so my co-com is back. It's Revolution. How you doing there, mate? Yeah, I'm doing good. Good to be back with you again for more commentating of Tier 3 and ABS. You need to include your audio, apparently, according to Java, if you haven't already. Ah, perfect. Ah, okay. Yeah, it should be all good then. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, though, Elephant Starfish made a quite good impression at the end of last season. Oh, he spun it. Oh, the Red Bull driver spun. I was just about to say he made a very good impression at the end of last season. Of course, getting that podium in Japan and fighting for the win in Brazil before it all went crashing down for him. He's returning to this season, looking to try and keep that momentum going from the end of last season, shall we say. I do not know how you say that username in the Ferrari, but he goes P6. Oh, wait, there's a bit of echo, actually, just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's all good now. Perfect, it's all good. So, Tony's coming into the pit lane. Patrick F1. He's finishing his lap. He's 7 times up at this moment in time. I think he'd probably be a little bit more up than what it actually says. So he must have made a mistake going through the final corner his previous lap. After the line goes Patrick F1. What's his time going to be? He goes P9 over 26.2. Pardon me. Oh, excuse me again, sorry. But yeah, so far, RPL Jordan and Surfy, Zakari, Jamie, and... actually, well, yeah, no, I won't include 5th place. The top 4, though, very close to each other. And Elford Starfish has been this. But the top 4, all very close. Very tightly contested for that pole position spot at the moment. Drivers are... The driver that's in the worst position as it stands is Adam. He's in 10th. Of course, you don't really want to be selling on the sauce when you're P10. Because then you're going to have, well, used soft tyres in the middle of the pack. It just won't end well, really, if you get what I mean. He's going on track now as well. Milo is out his outlap. Jarv still can't hear you, apparently. Hello? Jarv can't hear you, apparently, still. He said he still couldn't hear you. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and the Ferrari is left. Hold on, just go on my VC plays because things are hosted a lobby. That'll be easier. Where is he? There he is. Invite to. I can't even invite him to the game. Bruh. This is so stupid. Let me go to the race director. See if that works. Where is he? P6 at the moment. I can't even view his gamer card. Lovely. So now I've got to guess his username. SZ. Oh, hold on. I could just get it on from stream actually. Oh. SZA. Oh, this is going to be annoying to remember. What's the username for the guide safe? Because. Yup. EO. Oh, BOOC. LC. LC. S. Got it. Found it. There we go. That took a little bit of effort. Yeah, no one could hear you, apparently. Just say something. Anything random. Twitch chat, can you hear? Mr. Revolution. Well, Surfy's 2 times up at the moment, so Surfy looked like he could go for 25-2 actually here. So Surfy going up to the final corner. Well, the final 2 corners, I should say, because of course there is that right-hand flick. At the end of the lap, here comes Surfy up to the line. And he sets a 1 minute 25.1. That puts him on pole position for now. So Carey's on the lap. He's a little bit down though, so that's not going to help him. Just say anything. Yeah, just say something so I've got the set. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, I can. Hold on. Let me try from the stream. Give me a second.
Is that working?
Mute party.
Right.
Try it now.
Okay. Let's try this now. Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. We got you.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you now.
I don't know what that was.
Magnificent. So, my co-com is revolutional, as you could probably tell. How are you doing again? May as well just do this for the stream. Okay. RPL Jordan going through 10 L
My mic,
12 actually does, sorry. Yeah, I think it's your mic that's got the echo at the moment. Just unplug and replug and it'll do the job. Cool. So RPL Jordan is into the final braking zone. On the power quite early. Going down to 3rd gear, interestingly. Not going up to 4th and 5th. But here comes RPL Jordan up to the line. 25-2. A little bit off Surfy as it stands. Tony Sun's invalidated. Alpay from tier 4 to tier 3 has gone 8 for the most. So nice stuff there from Alpay. P4 Solberg, another driver, moved down from tier 2. Is 10th at the moment. Milo finishing his lap. He goes P5. So Milo puts in a relatively good time for the Williams team. Oh, pardon me. Oh, invite Jet Belly 1. Okay. Let's see if this works. Jet Belly 1. Because I knew he couldn't join earlier. Oh, pardon me. Jet Belly. Let's see if that works. Excuse me. I swear there's always an issue with Jet Belly or something with the lobby. I don't know. But at the moment, it seems to be that Surfy, RPL Jordan are the 2 quickest drivers as it stands. Excuse me again. I don't really know. Anyways, Tony's pitting. Jet Belly 1's now finally joined the session. Love to see it. And I've almost fallen over my chair. I pushed my chair forward. Lovely. I almost died. But as as it stands, so let's just go through the tier 3 lineup for season 5 of ABS Racing League. Let's have a look. So lineup, here it is. So Ferrari have Seja Bolks, Hun, 2006, and Alpay. Williams, you have Milo Gaming and Bleep Blop. And Alfa Romeo, you have MAK Boy and Profit. McLaren, you have Phil Drum and Crunestro. Red Bull, you have Elford Starfish and RPL Jordan. Renault, Tony Sun and RPL Sakari. AlphaTauri, Badders and Jet Belly. Racing Point, Maka and Iqvalize. Mercedes, Jamie and Adam Fav. And a Haas, you got FRT Surfing and PFL Solberg. I need to invite Jet Belly 1 back to the session because he's left again. So, Jet Belly. Oh, have you invited him?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. There we go. He's back in now. So, Joe's going to be heading out for their final runs now of this qualifying session. Let's have a look. Profit is on a lap at the moment. He's 10th up. So, actually, to be fair, he could go 8th place possibly, because that is only separated by 1/10 from 12th to 8th, so very close to the middle of the pack here. Profit going through the final corner for Alfa Romeo now. Up to the line he goes. profit up to the line. Goes P8 as he does. And oh, I got some special symbol on my Twitch name. Lovely. Nice. I don't really know what the diamond's for, but that's nice. It's something, I guess. Anyway, so Sakari gonna be starting his flying lap now for Renault. He did decent last season, but he can improve from last season. He's definitely one of the quicker drivers in this tier, so he has a good chance of getting a good season. Here he is though, go through turn 1. Now through turn 2 and 3. You want to go over the inside curve there, which he does not do. Alpay gets out of the way. RPL Sakari now heading down into turn 4. Goes down 3rd gear. Will he short shift up to 4th? No, he won't. He stays in 3rd gear. No. What's his first exit time? 2 tenths down. I think he may want to abort this lap. Jamie's on his out lap. RPL Jordan's on his out lap. FRT Surfy's on his out lap now. Everyone's going on their out laps. Crunestro's on a lap. Is on a lap at the moment, just behind RPL Jordan. Patrick F1 has invalidated. He's going for another lap for himself. Here we go though, Badger's going to be starting his lap. He's only managed to go one time lap in so far. And now it's his banker time for 27.3. Jet Belly's joined the session though. Jati White Binder on his out lap. So he's made a mistake. Down to trouble though goes Badger's full throttle. Going on to the follow immediately there. Here is RPL Sakari though. He's actually gained a 10th of a second. Beautifully. Cuts turn 13 with enough to not invalidate his lap. So here comes Sakari, going down to the final corner, but I think that first sector really cost him on his time. He would have been 3 tenths up if he had at least matched his first sector. So here comes Sakari, up to the line he goes to 25.3. He does go quicker, but that first sector really cost him. That's the end of his qualifying. Ikvalage is on his lap. Tony Son's on his lap. What could Tony do? Jordan starting his lap now as well. Let's go back to Badders for a second. He was one of the first drivers to start our lap times, and he's about to finish his lap. He could get a toe off someone here. He's 2 tenths up as it stands. I don't know where this will... I think he's going to say P17, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen for Badders here. He heads down to the final corner. What could the AlphaTauri driver do? Here he comes, up to the line. Badders. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 25. It goes P5. Brilliant lap for the AlphaTauri driver. Jamie's down at his time. Here's Surfy. He's already 2 tenths up. So Surfy looking good at the moment. Here comes Jordan. Going through turn 11. Short shifts up to 5th, 6th, 7th gear. Here comes Jordan going through the long right-hander off turn 12. Now through turn 13. He's a 10th up at this time. This could be pole position here for the Red Bull driver. Of course, Red Bull got 2nd in the qualifying in the last round of the season with Elfin Starfish. He's down at the back in P19. Now then, here comes Jordan through the final corner. He comes now. Up to the line goes the Red Bull driver. What's the time going to be? This could be a 24. No, it's a 25 too. It's slower, so he's not going to get pole. Surfy, though, is 2 tenths up. 3.8 at the end of the second sector. Surfy's on for a bang of a lap here. Jamie's also up at his time, so he could go P5, I think. Up to the line goes Jamie. Jamie stays 6th. He goes slower. So Surfy goes for a 24.8. And that is a sensational lap. That's tier 2 pace right there. But Surfy is on pole. Milo coming out to the line. What's he going to set now? He goes and sets a 25.5. He stays P8. Tony's P11. Tony's in a very good position now for the race tonight. Tony possibly in the best position. PFL Solberg goes 8th. And Fav goes 12th. But yeah. What a dominant qualifying from Surfy. He has pole for the opening round of the season. Revolutional. What do you make of Surfy's performance in that?
Brilliant lap. I think he's taken most of the corners very well. You know, a good driver like Surfy definitely has tier 2 pace, like you said. And I think it'll be really close in the race between the top 3. If, of course, they can make all the right decisions.
Oh, no, another driver that's impressed from Tier 4 is Alpe. He starts in 3rd place. I didn't even notice that, actually. But, yeah, that is the full grid rundown. The only teams... There's 2 teams that are side by side with each other. That's Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. Those 2 leaders, of course, QPR 20, Joris and 8. But, yeah. Pretty competitive. But then the Surfy. Set to 1 minute 24.8. Where would that have put Surfy yesterday in Tier 2? If anyone knows where that would have put him, please put that in the Twitch chat, because I'm not 100% sure where that would have put him. Because I can't really remember the times of yesterday. But yeah, we're in for one great race at Bahrain, but will Surfy, though, run away with it? This could be a Surfy domination season, to be fair. Can he get 2 ABS titles in 2 seasons and in 2 different tiers? He should really be in Tier 2. I'm not gonna lie, he should be in Tier 2. He's very quick, Surfy is. I've raced against him in ARL Tier 2 and he out-qualified me. So I know Surfy has the pace. But yeah, what are the drivers going to do outside the top 10? Will they go for the hard tyres or will they go for the mediums? If someone goes on the softs, that's probably down to the glitch with the game, where they don't get to load in.
Yeah.
But if they're on the mediums or the hards, hards can go... You can do a hard soft. And that's what I would start on. I would do the hards if I was these drivers. Let's have a look at the tyres now. Oh! Only 2 drivers have gone for the hard tyres. That's Profit and Jetbelly. I thought we would have seen a lot more, to be honest, on the hards. But okay.
Me too.
That's an interesting one.
Jetbelly, who didn't get to do a lap, I think, with his performances last season, I'm kind of expecting him to be up there within the top 10 come the end of the race.
Yeah, same here. I think Jetbelly can probably get into the top 10, to be honest. He showed his pace at the end of last season. He has a fresh set of tyres as well to utilise. All he needs to do is just make his way through the field pretty quickly. And he could have a good race here. Same with Profit. All he needs to do as well is just have a good race as well. Good start, especially. He's also coming down from Tier 2. There's a few drivers that have actually come down from Tier 2, which are Jamie, Solberg, Milo, Tony Sun, technically Adam because he was a Tier 2 reserve last season, Profit. That's it. 5 drivers. Oh, RPL Jordan's left. Can you go back in, please? Revolution, thank you. Yeah, he's going to need an invite very quickly. Because, oh dear. Is game crash or something? Or, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Alpe, though, racing.
See if his game crashed.
Alpe? Yeah. I'll also send him an invite. RPL Jordan.
No, it just booted him out the session.
Okay.
I have sent him an invite, so...
I'll also send him one to be nice. Anyway, so... We are ready for ABS Season 5 Tier 3. Of course, we've already had 2 races this week. Corey Marshall won Tier 1. And Tier 2 is still up for debate because Boca did take me out in that race, but I could have got a podium. Thanks, Boca. With 4 laps to go, so that was a massive L.
Okay, he's back. Awesome.
So the Tier 2 winner is still up for debate. On track it was Boca, but it could be Leclerc off penalties. So hopefully we do not see much more controversy. But no, though. The thing is that Haas have already won Tier 1 this weekend. They're very likely to get the Tier 2 win off penalties. Haas are in a league of their own at the moment. From last season, only having, I believe, a point after 1 round. In all 4 tiers, I believe. They're going. They could possibly win 3 rounds in the tiers. Here we are, 5 relays, the cars are revving up. And, oh, that's RPL Jordan's car. Well,
he is in the session.
Well then. I don't think he's taking control of his car. Here we are, though. The car's revving up for the start of a new Tier 3 season ABS. Lights out, and away we go. Good stuff from Surfy. He gets a good getaway. Alpe already blocking off his teammate, though. There's a racing point getting nice clear air before, I believe that is, I don't know how to say it, has got up into 2nd place. RPL Sakari gets a good start. forces Alpay to go off the track. He hits the gravel now. And Jamie, I think, has gone off in the background because he's had an awful start. Going down to P12, and there's a Haas of PFL Solberg.
Careful,
defending
boys.
really aggressively against Tony's son. Tony has damage as well. So Tony has a lot of wing damage. Milo's gone down to 11th. Jamie's not had a great start. He's down to 13th. Adam Fabs in 16th. There's Maka sending it down the inside of Jamie as well. Maka's also going to try and get involved with that with Conestro. But at the moment, Surfy's already pulled away by 5 tenths of a second. Will anyone go side by side? Patry KF1 fighting Elfin Starfish for P18. Jet Belly's also going to get involved as well. Jet Belly sending one. Oh god, that was close there.
Poor connection, I
Jet Belly's
think.
moved up into P18 and Elfin Starfish. He's binned it. Oh dear, Elfin Starfish. He's gone round.
Unlucky.
But RPL Jordan though, having to use a little bit more overtake than he probably would have liked to keep up with Surfy here. But Surfy is also using his overtake to keep RPL Jordan behind him. So thankfully Jordan got back into the session. He obviously let Surfy through. Fair enough, he probably would have been second place anyways. Here we are though, going down into turn 1. RPL Jordan staying close behind Surfy at the moment. And there's RPL Sakari getting in front of the Ferrari driver. Here we go though. Sakari defending. Oh, keep getting Party careful back in. Patrick careful, sorry, back in please. And here we go. Cesar, I'll just say that. Cesar fighting RPL Sakari. I do not know how to say his name. Has to stay behind RPL Jordan. And Sakari is now in 3rd place. Sold off. There's yellow flags. Something's happened. There's a Haas. There's PFL Solberg. So an incident has happened with Solberg. Was one of the, I think, was Adam Five involved? No, he was not. What happened there then? I'm not sure. But it looked, maybe Solberg just hit the outside curb, I think. 20 viewers, thanks everyone for watching. Alpha Starfish has gone off once again in the background, but RPL Jordan is staying with Surfy. Tier 3 pole time was, oh pardon me, the pole time was a 24.8 feta. Anyway, so Jordan going through the final corner, still on the back of Surfy, but he's having to use a bit more overtake than Surfy. Both of these guys are actually using a fair bit. What happened to Alpay at the start? He got forced off. Had to take the gravel going into turn 2 and 3. Here we go though, turn 1. Oh, Ikvalize is actually really close to the back of Batters here. Ikvalize getting pretty close to Batters, who's making his ABS debut. Of course, he is in GSR Tier 3 for the Mercedes team. He does quite well in that as well. He's midfield. Top midfield here. Milo and Tony's son fighting. Tony's staying out with that front wing damage as well. So, Tony, fair enough. But that front wing damage is going to hinder him quite a bit. He's struggling already to keep MK Boy behind the scenes, because MK is bringing a lot of pressure to Tony's son at the moment. Jamie, though, I don't know what happened to him at the start, 'cause he went from P6 to P12. So Jamie had an awful getaway, but he's not using any of his overtake though. He's keeping that overtake for a little bit later on in the race, which is probably the smart thing to do. Is Jet Belly having a little bit of sliding down the eggs, I can see that in the background. But RPL Jordan though, now losing a little bit of touch to Surfy, and the field is now starting to spread out a little bit. Yeah, now starting to see the field spread out. And MNK, I still need to change the Alpha Romeo and Renault camera angles. I know, everyone. Apologies. It's annoying. I get it. But, yeah. 7 tenths is the gap between Surfy and RPL Jordan. Outpace 4 tenths behind Ikvalize at the moment. But he's definitely not going to be close enough to Ikvalize to get in front of him. MNK Boy. Gotta get Tony's son into turn 1. MNK Boy versus Tony. And MNK Boy gets in front of Tony's son. Tony down to P11. This has not been a good start for Tony's son in this race. But yeah, Tony needs to try and make his way through. Jamie needs to make his way through as well, because he's on the soft tyres. Of course, starting at the top 10, he needs to make his way through rapidly. But at the moment, he's not doing that, so... Yeah. Anyway, so... Revolution, your first thoughts on this race so far tonight?
Interesting to say the least. Within his first 4 laps, a lot of position changes. Tony, I think, is really struggling with his end plate missing. Obviously, I think if he doesn't decide to pit within these next few laps, I think we can probably expect him to go down maybe 1 or 2 places, depending on how far.
Oh, Jamie's off! Jamie's out! Oh, Jamie is out. Jamie's binned it. The nightmare weekend continues for Mercedes, and the safety car's out. Surfy and Uphill Jordan did get a chance to pit, but that's not going to affect them though, because they have passed the safety car, so they're all good. But the horror weekend for Mercedes continues. Jack, of course, having to sell the back in Tier 1. Sam not getting the performance he would have wanted. And then in Tier 2, myself getting killed. The only bright spot this weekend for Mercedes has been Luck 7's podium in P3. But Mercedes could have easily got at least possibly a third and a fourth in Tier 2. If Jack would have made quali, he could have possibly had the win. So yeah, Mercedes have been quite unlucky this weekend. So now the only hopes of this race comes down to Adam Farrow. Now he needs to get a good result. But Surfy and Jordan, what did they do? So they passed the pit lane line. They didn't get a chance to pit. So sure, if I was them, I'd pit for the hard tires because they could probably get it to the end now. Especially that there's a safe. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know. So some drivers are doing the 2-stop. That's Zakari, Badders, Ikvalize, Milo, PFL Solberg, Profit, all doing the 2-stop. But it's just going to be down to what Surfy and Jordan do. This is an extremely awkward time safety car, especially for the soft runners. This is the worst point in the race to have a safety car, unless you're me. This is not the good time to have a safety car, especially at Bahrain. What does Surfy do? This could be make or break. Oh, and they're trying to get some aside.
They're in the pits. Okay. So
yeah, they're both pitting. Chelsea White will definitely start. Alpay pits. So they're running all the way. Chelsea White leading. MNK Boy second. Mac, whatever he's going to decide to do, he'll be third. Knestro fourth, Adam Pfaff fifth. Jetbelly's pitting.
He's in 9th. Which is really good to see.
Jetbelly's going to be going to the medium, so he's going to also be doing the 2-stop with his teammate Badders now in this race. So he'll be doing the same strategy as him, possibly just pitting a lap later than Badders. Because he'll be behind him, and also he got those mediums a lot earlier. What is Tony doing? Tony is just being weird at this moment.
He's pitted, I think, for the... Yeah, he has. Yeah. He's pitted, so he's fixed his front wing damage.
Yeah, Tony's son not having a start to the race he would have wanted. Of course, he did alright in Tier 2 last season, but a lot of his results, from what I heard, were down to luck in a lot of cases. And strategy. Of course, he did very well in Brazil in the last race. I believe he got P5. Yeah, he got P5 or P6 or P7, something like that. But yeah, Tony, though, not the side he would have wanted. 2, oh, that was weird. 2 is life in Tier 3. His first race in Tier 3. Of course, he won the ABS Season 2, not Season 2, Season 3 Championship in Tier 2, which was the first season back on this year's game. And ever since then, though, I don't think he's won a race since then. And Elford Starfish has left. Yeah. Keep going back in, please. Thank you. Sophie will struggle to get to the end, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to struggle to get to the end, those hard tyres. The most I've taken the hards around here is 21 laps. So, yeah. It's going to be very awkward for those guys to make it to the end of the race. But we'll see what happens. Safety car will be at the end of next lap. Of course, the safety car was brought out by Jamie binning it. What's JRTY? JRTY is just a great... having very aggressive weaving at the moment. Starfish has joined back. That's good to see. Oh, that's Sakari pitting. I thought that would have been Tony. Because that would have been a Tony thing to do, to pit. I don't know why, but that would have just been such a Tony thing. But Sakari, oh, that's smart there from Sakari. To be serving his 5 seconds, and he's also going to get his front wing changed. Smart stuff there from RPL Sakari. Well played. He's on a new set of hard tires as well. So, Sakari gets a free pit stop, gets rid of his 5 seconds.
It'll also be good for Starfish as well, because if you remember at the start of the race, Elfin Starfish lost it where it's most likely for someone to lose it around that fast right-hander. And he lost it again coming out of turn 3. So,
yeah,
I'd say this is fairly timed for him in what would be his opinion, I would say.
100%. If I was... Oh, yeah, no, he was an AI, so we couldn't pit. Yeah, of course. But yeah, the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, and Jersey White will be leading the safety car restart, followed by M&K Boy, then Maka, Krunestro, and Fav, and then Surfy. Surfy's going to have to do a lot of tyre saving in this race, especially with medium traction control. It's going to be a nightmare for him, and that is because, well, medium traction control, you put on the power, basically floor it, which you can do, and the car will just slide. It will just slide and it will wreck the rear tyres. So, Surfy is going to have to be very careful in this race. Very careful. But, see what happens though. JLT White leading a safety car restart. MNK Boy in second. Maka third. First safety car restart of the Tier 3 season. And what will we see? What is going to happen in this race? So I was just thinking about something that made me laugh for a second. And it was like, JLT White. Is he going to go? I think he's going to go on the main straight. On board with MNK Boy. Follow me, Jersey Boy. Jersey Boy is now going. Here we are, green flag racing here at Bahrain. And here is everyone. There's MNK Boy weaving already, trying to get out of the slipstream from Maka. Maka going to settle down the inside, going to turn 1. Kremesha's fighting Adam Fav. Adam sent it down the inside, going to turn 1. Adam Fav and Kremesha goes side by side. Adam Fav gets in front. He moves up into P4. Equalizes out. He's also left the session. RPL Jordan's got in front of FRT Surfy. Adam fighting RPL Jordan as well. I know Adam defends quite aggressively from ARL, so we'll probably do the same to everyone here. Sector 1 yellow flags as Elfin Starfish go off again. RPL Jordan's had to go off the track. And now there's Surfy going to go in front of Kremestro here. Kremestro trying to send it down the inside. Cannot get in front at the moment. And Bannister just gets in front of Kremestro. He just slides past him. Kremestro is hitting the back of Batters. What a crazy restart. There is a Ferrari going wide to the background. That's Alpay. And Tony losing traction. Somehow with meeting traction, he loses traction. But, yeah, Judgy White pulled down a 1 second gap to Maka in second. MNK Boy in third. RPL Jordan, though, that's exactly what he needs off that restart. Up to P4. Adam keeping with RPL Jordan, though, in P5. So Adam's clearly got some decent pace here. Here at Bahrain tonight, can he get in front of RPL Jordan now as well? Well, possibly. But he's definitely going to try and keep Surfy behind. I know what he's like. I know Adam defends quite aggressively, so he's probably going to do the same here for anyone. And you can already see it. He is defending quite aggressively from Surfy. Oh, they make almost wheel banging on the main straight. Into turn 1 we go. Adam and Banders are also going to get involved here with Surfy. Adam and Banders go side by side. Banders gets in front of Adam Fav. And that is a perfectly timed move. Oh, Kremestro's left. Can you go back in, please? FH out of this race. Send me out for camera settings. Yeah, sure. I'll send you them, Feta.
Right, okay.
That's fine.
Kremestro,
Just remind me, Feta, after. Oh, well, for Starfish has gone off again. Oh! There's Surfy trying to step up around the outside. That was bold. But he just couldn't do it. Surfy gonna have to stay behind Adam Fan for a little bit longer. Adam's got a little bit deep going to turn 10. Surfy using the overtake. Trying to get in front of the Mercedes driver here. He's gaining on him on the straight. Using overtake. Adam's got a lot more than him though. And this is for track position, so he is allowed to fight for this. But what else is happening near the front? Oh! And Macca's made a mistake. So Macca's dropped off. But yeah, Macca's having to... Now it's a phone from MK Boy. I think those two may have made some contact, possibly. Let's have a look. Jet Belly is kind of close to... Oh, I cannot say his name. Cesar. We're just going to say... Hun. Cesar Hun. Here we go. Jet Belly going to try and go around the outside of Cesar. You can see Surfy fighting Adam Fab as well. In front of us. And Surfy gets in front of Adam. So Adam's down to P7. He does not have DRS either, does the Mercedes driver. Minor gets in front of Jet Belly. He just slides past him. Very nicely done there from Milo Gaming. But Jet Belly's got to stand behind him now. Trying to keep up with Milo here. Now, these guys are going to have to sit behind Adam Fab's train, which will most likely start from now. There's also another train from Tony's son. Good old Tony, forming a train. I'm not even surprised. Prophet, though, trying to settle down the inside of Tony's son. He cannot get in front of him, though.
Let's do another train. I'll try and invite me again.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, the gap at the front. Jersey White is pulling away from RPL Jordan here. So RPL Jordan, it looks like he's trying to save his tyres, possibly extend this quite long. And oh, someone's gone off the speed in an instant. That is RPL Sakari and PFL Solberg. Virtual safety car is deployed as well. So Sakari's lost his whole front wing. Not good for the Renault team. And now Sakari's got very deep. And oh dear, what's he doing? Oh, Sakari is out. Okay, was that intentional? Because
not sure.
He just went so deep and then just floored it on the exit. I'm not gonna lie, I think that may have been intentional. Here we go though, green flags. Back underway. Yeah, Jarv mentioned it. How do you crash there? Yeah, that's why I think it's intentional, because it just looks so weird. Anyway, so MK board the back of Maka. Trying to keep up with him here. Maka has got a penalty. Let's look at the penalties quickly. Pardon me. Oh, Maka has a drive-through for speeding. MK boy's got deep. Pardon me. And Banners just swoops in there, gets in front. He is second place. Net P2 for Banners here. On the same medium tyres. So Banners having a brilliant debut here in ABS. He's showing his pace. I do know he has. And he is showing it off here in ABS Season 5. I was supposed to say Season 3. In Tier 3. But Mac has got a 5-second time penalty. Drive-through. Banners and RPL Jordan have a 5-second time penalty. So they may make contact under the safety car period here. Who else is close? Jet Belly's close behind the Ferrari driver, which a name I cannot pronounce to save my life. Here we go, the Jet Belly. Just too far behind, he hasn't got enough overtake either. Anyone going to be feisty down into turn 1? Banner's getting close behind Maka. Oh, thank you. And oh,
close.
Did they make a little bit of contact there, possibly? Commercial's finally back in. Yeah, because it looked like they were just losing grip throughout the corner. Zabolks. Okay,
that's what I'd say, yeah.
So Zabolks, that's how you say it. Zabolks, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. And RPL Jordan's got 3-second time penalties. That's 8 seconds of penalties for RPL Jordan. Not what he wanted. But there is a fat train forming from Maka right now. All the way down to Profit. There is a huge train going on. So Banners needs to get in front because he clearly has more pace than the Racing Point at this moment in time. Surfy, they're trying to get in front of Banners here. Surfy's taking some good care of his tyres, I could already tell. Banners looking down the inside. And looking in front. Gonna try and go for the Y line. Gonna get the better run. Does Banners using the overtake. Smart driving from Banners here. I also know he's pretty quick around this track as well. One of his favourites, so Yeah, he's definitely showing some good pace. AlphaTauri, they've not had a bad weekend so far. It's been okay. Alfie, Ruby did get put to table, but Alfie did. Tier 2, Rossi got points. I think he got 9th. I'm not sure about Soak.
Jeopardy not having any ERS to be able to go and make that move on the balks.
Yeah, he hasn't actually. He's only got 15%. That is definitely not enough on the bulk. There's 73% battery to use. Because Mac is certain strike through now, so Ballas isn't clear air. He can pull away from Surfy here. And Surfy and Ballas are immediately pulling away here from MNK Boy. Milo, though, staying with MNK Boy as it stands. So he could try and pass him soon enough. Surfy, though, getting close to the back of Ballas. Oh, here we go. RPL Jordan getting close to the back of Jati White. Jati White moves to the inside line. Trying to get out off the slipstream from RPL Jordan, but Jordan just stays right behind him though. Staying in that slipstream. But yeah, this is just a massive train at the moment. But I actually quite like races like this because drivers are just trying to find their way through, and then where an overtake does happen, it's like, wow, amazing, just because there's an overtake. But yeah, if this tier 3 grid does look very competitive at the moment, shall we say, it is looking very good indeed. And I've been speaking for a fair bit, so Revolution, you can take over for a minute.
Yes.
I need to just do something.
So, Surf is getting past Batters, and MNK was pitted in. So, Surf is one step closer to RPL Jordan, which I think both of them will be. I think both of them will be the main title contenders this season. But even though this is the first race, I'm not going to say too much about it because, you know, we've still got the entire season ahead of us.
Oh, Badders! Oh, he's made a huge over there. Badders almost bins it.
Fourth.
He,
Okay.
that was almost race over for him. And Alan Fav and Alpha Starfish go side by side into turn 4. Alpha Starfish stays in front of Alan Fav now. But now Alan Fav trying to get him back in front of Alpha Starfish here. He'll probably have a go on him going down into turn 11. Will Adam Fav. And he's having to stay back just that little bit longer.
Gearbox glitch for me.
Wait.
Ridiculous.
Hashtag we do not like the game. I don't get how it's so difficult to just fix a gearbox glitch. Like, it's taken Cobras a full year and they still haven't even done it. Like, why? Why?
I'd dread to think what the F1 2021 is going to be.
Oh god. Yeah, there's probably going to be like engine glitches where Ferrari is the Renault engine.
Yeah.
Like it was at my team for the first few months of the game, when I actually played my team. There we go. The gap between Jersey White and RPL Jordan is still actually in the favour of RPL. Oh, actually no, Jordan's got in front of Jersey White, so he's pulling out the gap between himself and Jersey White. Alpha Starfish defending, but MNK Boy's not using slipstream. Wait, is he going to get past both of these drivers and around the outside here? This is actually incredible to watch. This is a very unique experience here. Into turn 1, Adam Fav trying to go around the outside, into turn 2, and now through turn 3. You could just see Alpha Starfish has not got enough overtake. Adam Fav trying everything. Oh, and here's Adam Fav going down the inside into turn 3. Turn 4, sorry. Adam Fav cannot get in front. He has to stay behind for a little bit longer, trying to get that 1 point for the Mercedes team tonight. Badders and Milo fighting. Milo's got in front of Badders. So Milo moves on to P4. Badders down to P5. As it stands, MNK is getting also very close to the back of Adam Fav. These guys are really having a good fight here. In the middle. Oh, that's Profit off. Profit's gone off. Oh dear. So Profit has gone off.
That was a reset to track as well.
Oh, was that? Oh, I just messed up. Okay. Thanks. Clip it and just open up a ticket about it.
I just missed the back end of it, so.
Ah, okay. Right, well, apparently Profit reset to track, so. Yeah, I'll just fool the shit about that one. Anyway, so MNK Boy getting very close to the back of Adam Fav.
Massive train.
Yeah. Yeah, this train is just huge at the moment.
I'll let you continue. Sorry.
It's fine, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, this train is massive. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars big now at the moment. Tony Sun's at the back of it. So can Tony make his way through? He'll need to try and make his way through as well now. So let's have a look at the tyre situation. I know RPL George's going to have to bid again, but I'm not sure about Surfy. It's going to be very tight for him. He has not shown the same pace, so he is definitely tyre saving. And he's being careful of the power now. Yes, they can race. Apparently they can make it to the end. The hard tyres.
The hard tyres. Maybe from like lap 4,
according to
yeah.
Alfie.
Because on this track particularly, they're not... Oh, and Jetbelly has lost it.
Same with Alfie Starfish,
Yeah.
he's binned it again. I assume that's what Alfie's saying when they say yes, they can. I think that's what he means, so the hard tyres making it to the end.
Yeah, it was the same. Maybe from like lap 4 or 5 they can. Because on this track particularly, they last fairly long. If you know what I'm trying to say. So they can last, I think it's 26 laps. And Jetbelly's coming into the pits.
Yeah, so Chelsea White and Jet Belly have both pitting, so that's going to allow Profits also pitting, so that's going to allow Alan Fathom, Emma K-Boy, possibly PFL Solberg to get 2 positions here. Profit is going on to, as he said, so Jet Belly's had to change his front wing, so Adam's gone up to P8, Emma K-Boy is now P9, PFL Solberg's now P10, Alfred Starfish, I think he's going to get in front of Profit as well, so Alfred Starfish is 11th. FH Alfie means that can get their pen removed. Okay. Yeah, they probably can, to be honest, because 5 seconds usually. Oh, Bella sent it down the inside of Milo. Pushing Milo off the track there. Oh, dear. It looks alright, though. But now Ballas and Milo still go side by side, going down into turn 11. Milo is now behind the AlphaTauri driver, but Milo, will he send it going to turn 13? He's very close to the back of Banners. Does not send it though. He's so close to him though, very close at the moment. 2 attempts off. Banners does have that penalty, but he should be able to get that. Removed. Now then though, Jordan, if he does get his pen removed, you have 3 seconds. But Surfy is tyre saving like mad, and Banners pits. Yes, he does. Banners pitting. Oh, for God's sake, how do you say it again? Let me go back up.
Zabolks.
Zabolks. Go down the inside to turn 1, goes Zabolks. Oh, Milo Gaming, YT Milo. Going up to 5th gear. Cannot get in front. Has to stay behind Zabolks. Zabolks now defending to the inside. Milo getting into the slipstream. Yeah, he's just too far back. And Tony.
Go on.
Tony's catching as well. What were you going to say? Sorry?
Yeah, Badders has served his 5 seconds.
Okay. So Badders cannot get that removed now. I don't believe. Anyways, Tony's got a 3-second time penalty as he gets right up to the back here of Milo Gaming YT. It's very close between these guys. Tony, though, just not close enough to mount a challenge. Surely. I don't. Will Tony have to pit again? These hard rollers are going to have to extend these tires so much and tyre save. Like, what do you think? Because I don't think they'll make it.
12 laps. So he's 12 laps on at the moment to run to the 13th. I think he'll be able to hang on with Fred. Like, just so much that he barely avoids a puncture. There's 10 laps left to go in this race.
Okay, he can get removed still without. Okay. Yeah, so into turn 1. Goes Milo. Zabolks still in front though. Zabolks not close enough. Sorry, no, Milo not close enough, I should say. To get Zabolks on the 2nd straight. Tony's son only got 13% there. He hasn't got much left to use. But yeah, John makes a good point. Jazzy White may actually get a good result. Because the softs from now will easily make it to the end.
Yeah.
I noticed a Bahrain like pitted around lap 19 or 20 or something like that. Went from P9 to P5 within the space of 9 laps. So the stuff could easily make it to the end. JLT White could be on for a very good result, possibly a podium, maybe even the win if he's lucky.
He's gaining very rapidly as well on the cars in front. It's gone from 14 seconds to 12.2 within the last couple of corners.
JLT White may win this race. He may win this race.
How far are we from the leader? We are 22 seconds from JLT White to leader. That's
He'll get
insane.
him at the pit stops, I think. He'll catch up enough, I believe. Upon the leader gap. So we got for all times 21.9 seconds. Oh my god, excuse me. Catching up to RPL Jordan rapidly, but Milo's also catching up to the Bulks here, who cannot get in front still of him. He's having to stay behind. He's now around 6-7 attempts back from the Bulks. Tony's just watching behind though, waiting to see if anything does happen with these guys. And here is MK Boy and Adam Fav fighting again. Adam Fav and MK Boy have the exact same amount of battery. Into turn one goes Adam Fav. Does not go for the move either, even though he was side by side with him.
Jet Belly's lost it again. I think there was a racing incident between him and Patrick.
Yeah, I think it's race over pretty much. I think Patrick's still an AI, so yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a mess up on his end.
Yeah, the battle between Adam Fav and MK Boy though still going on. Are we on lap 20? Banner's getting close to the back of Adam, trying to make his way through those fresh set of medium tyres now. Banners could be on for a decent result as well here tonight. In tier 3.
Alpha Starfish spinned it.
It's Alpha Starfish again. That's like the 4th or 5th time he's gone off.
And Jet Belly's got a punch of speed in the pit lane.
Same place, yeah. I think Jet Belly's just going to give up there though. Banners gets in front of Adam Fav. Banners up to P8. Here in Bahrain. But, oh, someone's diving into the pit lane. That's Milo Gaming. Milo's in the pits. So Milo pits, Tony, Zabolks, Surfy. I think they're going to have to risk it and stay out. They might have to risk it here. This is going to be very touch and go for these guys. They're going to have to tire save for all their life. JLT White, though, has made a very OP strategy call. And he could win the opening round of the ABS Tier 3 season. In Season 5, there is a very good chance this could happen for him.
20.1 seconds.
And oh, I can see Milo and Adam fighting on pit exit. Milo gets way in front of Adam though. Adam loses time, and now here comes Solberg. Cashing out to the back of Adam Fav. He's not going to get in front of the Mercedes driver though.
It's going to be very difficult. I think JLT White might at least get a podium. I don't think he'll get the win.
Oh wait, Jordan's off! Jordan's off! RPL Jordan's gone off!
Wing damage?
RPL Jordan's
no wing damage,
race.
luckily.
That's his chances of the win. Definitely gone now though, because he's going to have to pit again. He'll be way too far back. RPL Jordan has lost this race. Ah. So Surfy now leads.
The box is going to go for him.
How well has
Jordan's
Surfy saved those tyres? Jordan's out.
He's binned it.
Did he? Has he done that?
He crashed into the pit wall as he was going into the pits.
How did you do that?
Guys,
What's
it's
he done there?
virtual safety car, not a full one.
Oh dear. So that's a unique one. And MK Boy takes this opportunity to pit, same with Van and Fav. They could have easily got to the end on their tyres. So why they are pitting is a mystery to me. Oh, never decent enough gap to Maka. No, Maka's going to get in front of him, actually. Maka's going to get in front of him. So, oh, Maka's having to slow down. They won't be that far behind Maka. Alpay's gone in front as well. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Not sure why Adam and MK Boy put it, to be honest. But no. It's all down to these three. Can Surfy Sabolks and Tony Son make it to the end of their hard tyres that they've had on for 16 and 15 laps respectively? This is going to be extremely close to the end.
JRT White, 15.5 seconds.
And he's gaining. He's gaining. There's a chance he could get the win here tonight. I reckon that all three of them are going to get a puncture. Ballas and Milo fighting as well. I'll say in front of Milo, these two cannot get away from each other, it seems like, at this moment of time. Milo has the fresh soft tyres to use. Ballas has 3-lap old medium, so Milo is definitely going to have the advantage here now. Piafos Solberg gets a 3-second time penalty. Ballas, though, staying in front of Milo Gaming at the moment. Go down to the final corner. And Milo rapidly getting here on Ballas 2576, and Milo gets in front of Badders. Milo goes up as a P5 now for Williams, and that is the top 5 for Milo Gaming YT. That was Piafos Solberg and Profit getting quite close, but not close enough. Excuse me again. But I don't reckon these guys will make it on the hard tyres. I think they're going to go.
It'll be a tough call, in my opinion. I think they might just scrape a puncture. The bolts are just locked up going into turn 9, I think it is. Turn 10. Again, I could be completely wrong on that. Tony's right behind them. By 7/10.
Yeah, Tony's gaining
But
on the Sabolks.
JRT White's
Oh, yeah.
catching them both. Oh, a bit of a slide
bad.
there. Bit of a slide from JRT
They
White.
are tyre saving so much at the moment. It's actually, oh, that's Patry YKF1AI. But these guys are going to have to tyre save so much at this moment. Adam Fav and Alpay now going to go side by side, going down into turn 11. Adam Fav moves up to P10. He's going to get the point for Mercedes. Now, can he get Macca for P9? I think he can. He's got the fresher tyres on softs.
Yeah.
He should easily be able to get him. 18 lap old hards, 17 lap old hards. These guys are having to tyre save so much, and it's going to be so close to the end for these guys, if they can make it or not. Surfy's having to drive so cautiously at this moment in time to get these tyres to the end. But at the moment, though, his tyres don't look that bad, but the rears don't look great. They look pretty worn out, and the rears puncture first on this game.
Yep, so it could go from, puncture. It could end your race instantly if that happens.
Yeah. Sam Cole just said Tony will puncture, calling it because he's sleepy. Oh, sleepy Tony. If Tony gets a puncture, it'll just be a Tony moment, I think. Just another good old Tony moment. Anyway, so Tony actually getting close to the back of the Zabolks, but not close enough. 2 months of challenge at the moment. But McKay boy close behind Adam Fav. These guys will be battling all race, it seems. They can't get enough of this battle this moment of time. Adam Fav, though, catch up to Macca for P9. And Adam, no, he does not have DRS in charge. I thought he had DRS. Hold on. Anyway, so Tony, catch up to Sabolks. He has literally no ERS. He's one Sabolks has around 26 to 30%, 25. Through turn 2 goes Tony Sutton. Now for turn 3. Here we go. On to the back straight. Tony's still quite far behind, though. Adam Fav. Close to Macca. Oh, God. They're doing that thing where they want the DRS. Oh, why? Why?
MK boy's gone past Macca as well.
Yeah, so MK boy has the DRS on Adam. Will Adam let him through on this straight? So he can get the DRS. Adam is using his overtake. Oh, there's MK boy. Really aggressive around the outside. MK boy cannot get in front. But now, though, onto the second straight. I think he's just too far back. Yeah, he's too far back right now. But this race is mostly just down to can Surfy, Zabolks, and Tony Sutton make it to the end of this race. That's what's the main thing right now. I still maintain I don't think they will. Especially Tony, because he's been at the back of the straight. He's had almost everything of dirty air. By being behind 7 cars at 1 point, I think Tony's going to puncture. I think Tony will definitely puncture. Not sure about the other guys, though.
I think there's a
Looked
bolt
like he
as
actually
well.
did. Just look at Tony's rear tyre, though. Tony's rear tyre is shot. Especially both of them. They are shot. Same with the Bolts. Same with Surfies. Their rear tyres are gone. You could just see it. How they're going to get to the end will be a mystery, in my opinion. With 4 laps to go here in Bahrain for the Tier 3 season opener. It's going to be mad. JLT White's catching, though. And, oh! Banners went... Wait, what? No, that wasn't Banners.
That was Jet
Belly. Sorry, it was Jet Belly. It was Jet Belly. Sorry. Oh, my God. Oh, so Box was running a little bit wide. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with these guys. I don't think they'll make it.
The Bolts, I don't think will, because he's locking up on both tyres, left and right. Tony could. He could make it if he's careful. Surfy can make it. Possibly. But all 3 of the top 3 drivers have got shot rear tyres. So it's going to be a difficult call. And JLT White's just gaining on everyone. So still all to play for, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. And as you said, Sabolt locking up everywhere. That's another example. He's just locked up once again. It's on that front right. He's definitely going to get a puncture right now. I'm sorry, he is going to get a puncture. He's just locking up so much. I think Surfy might get away with it. I think Surfy might get away with it. But even then, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Surfy's
okay.
left. Surfy's at the session. Surfy has left the session.
Ignore that.
Oh. Surfy. There we go. Oh. Well, if he gets back in, his tyres will definitely make it to the end now. Because his AI is driving for him at the moment. But this is not good for Surfy. This is not what he wanted. His game. Oh, no. Surfy. He's left the session. Can he get back in? That's what he needs to get back in quickly.
Criminastro's.
Yeah, he's left the session again.
I think everyone's having
Surfy
problems.
I'll invite Surfy again.
I've sent you that too.
not-
I don't know.
He's in the main menu. I'll send him another invite.
I've sent Criminastro.
But the gap's down to 3 seconds. This is exactly what the Bogs needed.
JLT White's past Tony. Tony's made a mistake.
So his AI is pitting. His AI is pitting.
Tony's got a puncture.
Surfy's race.
Tony's got a puncture.
Tony said's got a puncture. Sambra's right. Tony said's got a puncture. That's the first one to go. Tony said puncture. Now then, it's down to the Bogs. He leads the race. Surfy gets a fresh set of soft tyres. Milo's up at the 3rd.
You
Banners
said-
will be up at the P4.
It's you for the
Surfy.
socks.
This is so unfortunate for Surfy.
I think the game screwed him over.
Yeah, 100%.
That's so unlucky.
That is so unfortunate for Surfy.
There's a Bulks though.
That's-
22 laps, sorry, on the hards, and he hasn't popped yet.
How has he not gone? He's been locking up everywhere. He's locked up again on the front left. So Bulks, he may make it. He's got this the next lap. JLT White though, if he gets a puncture, he's won this race. And Surfy's on 6-lap-old softs, so they're not going to be great. Surfy, Bulks, he could make it.
Yeah, but he's retired. There won't be a safety car though.
I can tell you something, Tony's going to be absolutely fuming if Bulks is not going to puncture and he does. Bulks though, locking up everywhere.
I'm just
On
watching
to
his
the
rear
final
tyres.
lap. Yeah. The rear tyres are more common to get a puncture on this year's game. So it will most likely be out of a traction zone if he does get a puncture. Starting the final lap.
His front
Here
right's
at
not
Bahrain.
great either.
Yeah. Starting the final lap is Sir Bolgs. Can McLaren win? Or will Sir Bolgs just about make it on this set of tyres? It's gonna be so close. Drama in the first round of the Tier 3 season ABS. If this is what every race is like, I am looking forward to this season.
Me too.
Sir Bolgs though. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I will be well
Oh,
surprised
dear.
if the box does not get a puncture.
Yeah, same.
Locked
Locking up
up.
again on their front left. He's locking up so much. Sir Bolgs, just look at their rear tyres. I'm surprised he may make this. He may actually make this, you know.
He's
But
being
if the tie
cautious.
goes here,
He's being really cautious.
if the tie goes here though, game over. He's still going. Sir Bolgs is still going in this race. I know he's only got one more traction zone to go. One last little bit in this race. Sir Bolgs has managed to get to the end of those hard tyres. He's taken them 23 laps and he will win the first round of ABS Tier 3.
What?
He just about makes it. How has he done
That is
that?
insane.
JLT White from the back of the grid takes second place. Milo gets third. Banners picks up fourth. Profit fifth. Surfy should have won the race, but he comes home in sixth place. But he's clearly the title favourite.
I'm sorry.
Careful, Solberg sixth actually. I think there's a timing glitch there for Surfy.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's definitely a timing glitch for Surfy. How has the Bolgs made that though?
Let's talk about that for a second. 24 laps
Yeah.
on the hard tyres. I'm sorry, that is just insane. You've got to guarantee
How
that.
he's made that.
Yeah, his rear tyres are guaranteed to be at least 90%. At least 90%. That is ridiculous.
What a race.
Fantastic drive.
What an opening round. Fair play to him. He got the job done, he won the race. Somehow, his tyres did not explode.
Alpha
again.
Starfish. Just went from finish.
JRT White though.
Alpha Starfish is going
On
for a fast lap.
P13. I don't know if I sent an invite to Milo. I'll just. Oh, he's on Do Not Disturb. I'll just send him an invite. Anyway,
Yup.
so if I did or didn't.
Alpha Starfish is doing a fast lap and I think he got it.
Have a look in a second when we get back in.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what a race though. That was intense from everyone.
How the box didn't puncture, I don't know.
Yeah, that is madness.
He
That is just mad.
he locked up so much over the last 2-3 laps of the race. That is a fantastic.
So here's the
drive from him.
final order. Sir Bolgs wins, JLT White second, Milo third, Butters fourth, Profit fifth, PFL Solberg will be seventh, so Surfy sixth, MK will be eighth, Adam 5 ninth, Tonyson 10th, Macro 11th, Valpay 12th, Commercial 13th, Alpha Selfish did get the fastest up in 14th, and then these are drivers that did not finish the race. I believe though we're only going to get JLT White in here, so we'll just start with JLT White. So you went from P13 to P2, and you could have won that race if Sir Bolgs' tyre did go. How surprised are you that his tyre just did not go?
Nah,
How shocked you?
didn't Surfy's tyre go? And then when I saw his go and Tony's go, I was just praying that his went.
Tony's didn't. Not Tony's. Surfy's didn't. He got the AI
Surfy
glitch.
did, yeah, he
Ah.
disconnected. And then
Ah.
we had to get him back in.
Yeah.
Tony punctured, didn't he? Because he
Yeah.
just slowed down.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, I
Fat Tony
punctured
moments.
on the exit of the final corner. My rear left went. Because I just made them softs last like 12 laps. Jeff was having a right go at me for it. But yeah, no, really good. Really good to start from there and make it up. Just had a poor qualifying.
Yeah, of course. Like that. Wow, that was an incredible race from you. P13 to P2. How confident are you now for the rest of the season going forward, and especially next week in Australia?
Well, being that I'm a reserve driver, I might not actually be driving, but with Australia being even stronger if I am driving, I want to be winning that.
Yeah, of course. Well done
Thanks.
on that second place. Revolution, any question for JLT White?
Uh, just a quick one on how good would you say your strategy was today, in terms of going from where you started to where you finished?
Uh, I'd say it definitely got helped by the safety car, making me let their mediums go a bit further. Wished I did another lap on them because I lost a lot of pace on the last couple laps on the softs. But I definitely feel like it was the right thing to do because the hards would have been too slow.
Great.
Yeah, of course. Well done.
Cheers. See ya.
On our well-deserved second place, and let's talk to the third place man who has joined. Yeah, not good against the bulk, sadly, but we have got Milo Gaming YUT.
Hello.
So, hello. But yeah, first podium in ABS for, when was your last one? Was it
I haven't had.
last
I
season?
don't think I've had one. So yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, first podium.
Yay.
Good feeling, I guess.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I really wasn't expecting it at all. I was just kind of hoping and praying that something good would come from it, and it did. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, of course. Australia's next. I know your wheel is very dodgy to say the least. I don't think Australia will be a good track for that. So you confident for it?
I have not done Australia for a long, long time. So if I just get some practice in midweek, hopefully, just get used to it again. I don't see why I can't compete, because I like Australia. It's a very technical and fun track.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one there about Australia's racetrack. Anyways, well done.
Thank you very much.
Well deserved third place. Revolution, any question for Milo?
No, I haven't.
Nice and simple. Anyways, well done, Milo.
Sorry.
Well done on the.
No, it's alright.
Well done.
Well done on the third place.
Yeah,
then.
well done on the third place, Milo. That was a very good drive for you tonight.
Thank you.
And that, yeah, no worries. And that brings you into another chaotic race as well. First of many chaotic races in Tier 3. And many chaotic races this season so far. Every single race has had some sort of drama in it. Of course, Tier 4's tomorrow. That's going to be chaos, I think. Tier 4 will be mad. But yeah, for myself, FRT, FH444, and Revolution, thank you for joining me again, as always, for Tier 3 commentary. Thanks for watching, everyone. And good night, have a great evening. Oh, and if you're in the UK, have a good bank holiday Monday. Not being in school or work. Yay. Good night, guys.